I just don't know. Is the medicine sustaining Roderick's life, or just postponing his death? How can he survive so long? A fever so high.
Infiltrated Fort Sutch, remained undetected, and replaced the medicine with the poison I provided. You are truly a master of shadow. It pleases me greatly to offer well-earned gold rest. Their contract ready whenever you are. So, are you ready to mingle with the doomed house guests? The contract is waiting. Do you like parties? Because you've been invited to one. Of course, you'll be killing all the other guests. Are you ready to attend? Splendid. You need to go to the city of Skingrad, to the large house known as Summit Mist Manor. There, you will meet up with 5 very unlucky guests. In order to receive your bonus, you must kill each guest secretly, one by one. If anyone sees you committing murder, the bonus is forfeit. The guests believe there is a chest of gold hidden in the house and have agreed to be locked inside until one of them finds it. In fact, the guests believe the key to the manor is inside the chest, and only by satisfying pulls. There is, of course, no chest of gold. The guests will find no key. After you arrive, the doors will be locked behind you, as everyone expects. When all the guests lie dead, you will be free to leave. Now go. See the doorman at Summit Mist Manor. He will explain the rest. Have fun. The other, each guest at some point in the past wronged. Go now, dear family member.
I know what you're thinking. If you really plan on killing the guests one by one, make sure that when you strike hard. Don't want anyone running for help, do you? Happy hunting, my brother.
Yes, dearest brother. Remember, you must make the other guests feel comfortable. Make them like you. Make them trust you. Then bathe in their blood. Good luck, brother. I hope you don't get killed. I mean...
So the last guest finally arrives. I'll tell you what I told all the others. You go in, I lock the door. You don't come out until it's over. Now I'll tell you what I didn't tell everyone else. We have the same mother, you and I. And she wants you to have this. It's the key to the house. I guess someone else has already told. Then leave, right? Well, you better get in there. Time to mingle. Go! Socialize. Talk to those fine people, and then plunge your knife into their throats when they ain't looking.
The sixth guest has finally arrived. Well, it's about time. Do you know how long we've been waiting? It seems like an age. Whoever invited us here must at least know us, don't you think? In any event, we're all stuck here together, so we might as well get acquainted. The rest of us have already traded introductions. I'm Matilda Petite. The others are Nels the Naughty, Neville, Devisi Dran. Might you be? Please, tell us a little bit about yourself. Oh, you poor dear. Well, this does make things difficult for me. I want to find the gold as much as anyone, but you need it so much more than I do. We'll see. Every little bit helps. Personally, I think she's a little floozy. She's been eyeing young Primo Antonius, probably smells his wealth. That's right, it's a Breton name. I'll have you know the Petites are one of High Rock's oldest and most respected noble families. Oh, that man disgusts me. I find his entire manner offensive. Why, just before you got here, he told me the most off-color joke about an Argonian maid. Well, if I can be perfectly honest with you, I find Neville quite attractive. Red Guards are so exotic. It's all young Primo. A chest full of gold is spending change for him. Oh.
So, you finally showed up. It's about time. People of my station are not accustomed to waiting. Yes? What can I say? That's just talk. Get... Well done. Is that not... What a... Really now? You're such a charmer. Please, I'm embarrassed, but thank you. Oh, get a... What a great story. That's just talk. Goodness, really? Get away from me. Really? You're such a charmer. That works for me. Can I be honest with you, my friend? I find Dovesi captivating. She possesses a beauty beyond compare. Maybe you could do me a favor. If you speak with her, put in a good word for me, would you? I would be forever in your debt. Apparently, the poor old woman thinks she's from a well-to-do family. Truth is, I have servants with more nobility in their blood than her. Nels is a drunk. He doesn't even try to hide that fact. But what else is he? When the liquor is dried, what remains of the man? I think Nels drinks to forget, maybe about some tragedy in his life. He plays the buffoon, but I sense a deep sadness in him. I know he's a retired Imperial Legion officer. Apparently, he's been in campaigns all across the Empire, from Skyrim to Morrowind. I also get the sense that he's very eager to find the gold. In his life of the Empire, much to retire on. It's a regal name from a rather regal family. Indeed, my father owns more property than the East Empire Company. Oh yes, maybe we'll speak again later.
Hello, I'm Dovesi. I'm very pleased to meet you. Now that you're here, we can really start looking for that chest of gold. What I mean to say is, before you arrived, we all just sort of glanced around a bit. Now that we're all officially here, we can look in earnest. Yes? No, you do me too much honor. I doubt. Ugh! You've got a point. I can't argue with that. You're revolt. Please, I'm embarrassed, but thank you. Fight you. Not. No, you do me too much honor. What a wonderful compliment. You've got to get away. I doubt it. You've got to. Ugh! What a wonderful compliment. Wonderful compliment. I doubt it. You've got to. You should be ashamed. Goodness, what can I say? I doubt it. You win. Ugh, that's foul. Please, You win. Get away from. I doubt it. Ugh, that's foul. What a wonderful compliment. I doubt. I can't argue with that. Really now, you're such a charmer. I doubt it. You win. You're revolting. I doubt it. Get away from me. Really now, can't argue with that. Doubt it. Argue with that. No, you... All right, I get it. Not much to tell about me, really. I'm from Morrowind originally, but my family moved to Valenwood a few years ago. Honestly, I don't think she likes me. It's because I'm a Dunmer. I heard her say something to Neville, and it wasn't very nice. Every now and then he looks over at me and smiles. I think he's sweet on me. If Nels finds the gold, maybe he'll want some company. I know he's a retired soldier, but not just a soldier. He was an officer in the Imperial Legion. I hate the Legion and everything it stands for. When those soldiers came to Morrowind, they persecuted my people and stole our lands. Neville may not be in the Legion anymore, but who knows what atrocities he committed. It's pretty obvious that Primo comes from a wealthy family. He would never be interested in a girl like me, I'm afraid. He tells. What should I do? Should I talk to him? Or maybe play Whodunit? Or should I, or would that be too forward? Oh, you think so? I mean, it is rather forward, but I like it. All right, then. I'll wait for him in his room upstairs. Oh, thank you. Thank you.
So, are you ready to search for the chest of gold? I'm confident I'll find it. Not that I need the money, of course. My family is quite wealthy. I have a good idea where that chest might be. That gold is as good as mine.
I can't quite decide where I should look. I don't want to break.
Ah, yes, the sixth guest. I'm Neville. It's nice to make your acquaintance. Say what you're going to say. Nonsense. I wish I could say, is that... Oh, that's great. That's really too much. That's great. How's it go again? Not now. What a... You're wasting your breath. Oh, that's great. That's really too much. Well done. Not... You're wasting your breath. Is that so? That... Don't... Really? Interesting. What nonsense? Oh, please. I like... Really? Interesting. Really? Interesting. You... Where'd you get... Don't try to manipulate me. Oh, that's great. That's real... Don't talk such... What? Oh, please. Really? Is that... Where'd you get... Not now, not later. I wish I could say that. You can't scare me. Where'd you get that? Don't try to manipulate me. What not your breath? Mark, that's great. How's it go again? Really? That's just talk. That's what nonsense. That's just... Where'd you get that? That's good. Really? Don't try to manipulate me. Not now. I wish I could... You're wasting... Oh, that's great. You're good. Davisi is a dark elf. They call themselves Dunmer. When I was young, I spent some time stationed on Fort Moonmoth, on their homeland of Morrowind. I have great respect for the Dunmer people. They are strong and noble and generally understand the importance of law and discipline. Unfortunately, Davisi doesn't seem to like me very much, but I don't blame her. The young ones tend to have problems with authority figures. If I may be honest, a little bit sorry for the... Sure, seems a lot less well off than she should be. Know what I think? I think that barbarian will do anything to get his hands on the chest of gold. His kind are greedy and vicious, all of them. Trust me, I know. I was stationed at Fort Frostmoth for a few years on the Isle of Solstein. Those Nords are a bunch of animal-worshipping savages. They're all the same, full of meat and something to prove. We lost a lot of good men up there. A lot of good men. I'm a Redguard, though I've never actually been to Hammerfell. I was born here in Cyrodiil. My family has been in the region for 3 generations. I'll confess that I have no idea why Primo is here. The kid's got more wealth than the rest of us combined. He sure doesn't need a chest of gold. Maybe he's incredibly greedy, but I don't think so. My guess is that Primo is so bored, he simply has nothing better to do.
So here we
yes,
all
maybe
are. Certainly is a nice house.
I can't quite decide where I should look. I don't want to break anything, but the chest of gold could be hidden anywhere. So, here we all are. It certainly is a nice house.
quite decide where I should look.
Nell's name. Some call me naughty, but don't you believe it. Yes? That's just not... I don't... Yeah. Remarkable. Not now, not later, not ever. I wish I could say that. What a dumb... Whatever you want. What a dumb joke. Don't waste... Yeah. What a great story. Don't try to manipulate me. That's just not... What a great... No more. Don't waste your flap... Don't. Sorry. What a great story. That's just... remarkable. Whatever you... Don't waste your flap... No... That's just not funny. I don't... Whatever... What a great story. You're good. Let me confide something in you, my friend. Dovisi is the spitting image of my own daughter. Her skin is darker, of course, but... that sweet face. My daughter was killed, you see, a few years back by bandits. I'm sorry. Please forgive a father's heavy heart. You should have seen the old biddy trying to talk to young Primo Antonius. She may be a noble, but he looked down on her like a scullery maid. Ah, don't let the name fool you. I had a bit too much mead a few years back, and there was this tavern wench. Anyway, just call me Nels. I will confide something in you, my friend. I despise Neville and all his Imperial Legion ilk. They are Uption. Here's village in Skyrim was attacked by bandits. We went to the nearby Imperial Legion outpost, but they refused to help us. My dear, sweet daughter Olga was killed that day. She was murdered, and the Legion would do nothing to help her. Neville and his kind are scum. Primo is young and rich. I can sense a good, decent person in there somewhere. He just has to get his priorities straight. All
So
right,
here we
then,
all
I guess
are.
I better start looking.
It's a nice
That
house.
gold's not going to find itself.
So, here we all are. It certainly is a nice... Ah!
I've been trying to figure out who our host might be. With 2 people dead, it almost seems like he set this party up just to kill us all. One less dark elf in the world. And now there's one less person to find the gold as well. It's a good day. 2 people dead, he still lives. I think that's a coincidence. Nords are savages born to kill. I just know he did it. That's right, it's a... Why would one of us kill Neville? What if they try to get the rest of us? You'll protect me, won't you? If I may confide in you, dear friend, I'm very worried about the poor boy. The trauma of murders, it could scar him for life. He deserves better. Don't go far.
Dear friend, have you heard? 2 of the guests now lie dead. If I find out who did it, I may have to take matters into my own hands. Who among us is vile enough to take the life of such a beautiful, precious creature? If I find out who did this, they will pay with their life! The more people that drop dead, the more annoying Matilda becomes. She keeps watching over me like some kind of worried grandmother. If the killer strikes again, do me a favor and take next. To be honest, I'm not sure if I trust him. He's a hard drinker, but there's something more. Something in his eyes. Hard and calculating. My friend, I am truly worried. Neville was a strong and capable man, a soldier of 20 years. The rest of us will be easy prey for the killer now. It's a... Stay safe.
I haven't seen death like this in a long, long time. It's a bit more than my nerves can handle, I'm afraid. I plan to gather up every drop of drink in this house and keep it to myself. If things get any worse around here, I find comfort there, you see. No. When I looked into Devisi's face, it was like peering at my own daughter. I feel like I've lost her all over again. I'll be honest, friend. I don't know what to think about Matilda. She's also alive. Why wasn't she killed? She may look old and weak, but that's never stopped a murderer before, has it? Don't doubt for a second that she couldn't be the killer. Ah, don't let the name fool you. You want to know how I really feel about Neville's death? I'm afraid. I may hate the Imperial Legion, but its members are trained warriors. Neville was probably the most capable fighter among us, yet he was cut down silently, just a few rooms away. I fear one of us is not who they appear. This isn't the work of some greedy houseguest. There's an assassin among us, you mark my words. We must watch ourselves at every step. Let me ask you something, friend. Why is Primo even here? The rest of us need the money, but his family is wealthy beyond measure. Maybe he was bored, or maybe he just wanted to do some slumming. Or maybe he's a trained assassin. Crazy. These are crazy times, my friend. Stay safe, if that's even possible. Know something, my friend? I just don't care anymore. We're the only two left people. It's you. Now here to kill me. Some bloodthirsty monster killed that woman in cold blood. It's obvious to me one of the other... Assuming that's true, who's next? You? Me? Primo being here made no sense. Whoever our host is, why would he invite someone who didn't even need the money? It's as if we were invited for another reason altogether. Think about it. We're trapped in this house with no way out, and now people start dying. I think poor Primo was tricked, just like the rest of us. So I guess this is it then? Oh!
What is it now?
So good to see you. Is there anything you need?
Well done. Not only did you kill the 5 guests, you acted as an agent of terror. You have earned your and bonus. Lay upon you now the Night Mother's blessing. May she walk with you always and guide your hand as you act in accordance with the 5 tenets. Greetings once more, assassin. When you're ready, I have a most important contract, one that has been sanctioned by the Black Hand itself. Do you recall the name Adamus Philida, the Imperial Legion best? It's time he joined Sithis in the Void. Think you're up to the task? Adamus Philida has spent his entire career investigating the Dark Brotherhood, interrupting our contracts, killing our family members. We tried to eliminate Philida, of course, but failed on 3 separate occasions. He's a powerful man and was surrounded by powerful associates. Now the Legion has come to an end. He has retired. Philida must not be allowed such a victory. His destiny is darker. Philida now resides in Leowin, in the City Watch Barracks, an honored guest of the soldiers there. He is in fact more vulnerable than ever. Listen well, my child. The Black Hand has sanctioned the Rose of Sithis. It is an enchanted arrow that will kill Philida instantly. As long as the arrow hits Philida, he will die. But it cannot pierce armor. Shoot while Philida is armored, and the rose will be wasted. Travel to Leowin, track Philida, learn his schedule, observe when he removes that blasted Legion armor, and then let fly the Rose of Sithis. Kill Philida in any way, and the contract. But to receive bonus, you must go beyond murder. You must send a message. Once Philida is dead, sever his finger, the one that bears an Imperial Legion signet ring. Deposit this finger in the desk of Philida's successor, in his office in the prison barracks, in the Imperial City. Do this, and the bonus is yours. Go now, dear family member, and may the Night Mother wrap you in her cold...
Yes, dearest brother. Is there something I can help you with? Oh, you're being sent to kill Philida. I hope the Rose of Sithis pierces his heart and sends his soul screaming into the void. Good luck, brother. I hope you don't get killed.
Ah, dear. Very well. The roles will only work if Philida is unarmored. So, when would a soldier not wear his armor? I only take my armor off to May you walk always in the shadows.
Well met.
Adamus Philida is dead. I could feel my heart swell with the Night Mother's love the moment that Imperial pig issued his last breath. You have done a great service to the Dark Brotherhood today, Assassin. Your reward is well earned. You also managed to leave Philida's severed finger as a warning to his successor. Well done. Your bonus, 500 additional gold coins, is well earned. Go now, get some rest. Sithis knows you've earned it. When you're ready for another contract, you need only ask.